Hi everyone! Today I'm here with a flip through of my completed Christmas journal from 2023. So I made this journal myself. I sold a couple in my Etsy shop. And yeah, I worked on it in December. I don't do December daily. I just kind of document stories as they come up as opposed to trying to make sure that there is something there every day. I still document quite a bit. You can see this got very full, and every page is filled, so it worked out pretty perfectly. I do have some videos on my channel already showing me working inside this journal, so I will link those below if you are interested, and you can go and watch those. But for now, let's get into this. So the first page is just a little title page, and then there's some journaling on some ledger paper that is tucked into this little tuck spot pocket at the top there. This was these are our Santa letters. So the girls, we do these pre-made ones, or we did these ones this year, and they fill them out. And then I got a quote magic mailbox from Target. From Michael's this year, and so they mailed them that way. And then we ended up seeing Santa like 3 or 4 other times. So we saw Santa a ton and wrote him like 5 different letters at different events and things. So the girls are kind of Santa'd out, but I have the original letters, the first ones that we did, and I tucked them here behind this. This is a card from, I think, Rifle Paper Co. It's just a flat card. So it's stapled here, here, and here, and that creates this little tuck spot here. This is a junk mail envelope that I turned into a pocket. There's some journaling on the back, and then inside is this tag with some journaling and then some pages from the Amazon toy catalog that the girls had circled, stuff that they wanted on. This is us putting up the tree, and there's this photo is a pocket, and this little tag has some journaling on it and slips behind that. And then there's some more photos and journaling in this envelope, which I've tipped in here. This is just a decoration. These are order stickers from Starbucks. This is 2 photos back to back, but then I have created a little hinge with some washi tape. There's some journaling on the other side. This is all, so starting from here, and then this spread is all one event. So this was something from the event. This was an extra ticket we had. This is another Rifle Paper Co. greeting card that I've done journaling in and stuck some extra photos inside. And then that just sits in this pocket. And then this flips open for another picture on the back. I think I was going to do some journaling here and I never did, but that's fine. This was another one where, see, we wrote letters to Santa there too. We were just Santa, Santa, Santa. These are something I made with my youngest. She's 3 and still home with me, so we made some paper cookies. This is about a collection that I have, and then there's a journaling card under there, and some journaling about some more decorations. That just tucks up in there. We had the most beautiful snow day, so I stuck a picture of it there. I did journaling on this guest check piece, and then this is actually from a greeting card that I just picked up at Target, and it folded out accordion style. So I cut one of the sections off and then used that on this page to create this little tuck spot. This is our dog, and these are we did an advent calendar for her from this year from Target. And so these are like the little windows that hid the treats behind them. So I stapled a couple of those on there. These are something that my middleest colored. They all did them, but I just saved these ones. Just as like a craft. This was a Secret Santa tree ornament thing that we did. Another Starbucks order sticker. This was, I surprised the girls with this 5-foot tall blow up bingo decoration from Bluey. We live in the country, so no one sees our house, so we don't really decorate outside all that much, just a little bit, but we don't do like a yard full of blow ups like some people do. But I couldn't resist the Bluey bingo blow up. So I stuck it in our basement, and they came home one day and it was blown up as a little surprise. So that's what this is. And this is from one of those ornaments that Target had in their stocking stuffer section. And then behind here are just a couple of extra, I thought there was more, a couple of extra photos and some journaling that just slips behind this bingo piece here. So then this is another event where the girls saw Santa. This is a vintage flashcard. This is a die cut from Pretty Little Studio on Etsy. She has a ton of them, and they're all very like vintage reproductions, and so you can order them and order like any combination that you want, and they come in packs and stuff too. We saw a live reindeer at this event, so that's why it's a reindeer flashcard. So that's what these photos are. This is just decoration, a little bit of journaling. This is from the Christmas ephemera pack in my shop, and I just used it to kind of build up the background page a little bit. Another photo. And then this is, so this was all at like a small town Christmas event. And this is the map from like that showed where everything was. This is a vintage Christmas treat bag that I've stuck photos and business cards and extra stuff in there. And then that all just slips in that pocket. And this page is one that I know I have a process video on, so you can watch how these spreads all came together. And then here's the last one with just a little flip up there. Some ribbon from the s'mores packs. This is just like a brainstorming list that I had, so I stuck it in here, did some journaling about it underneath. This was a drawing from my middleist. This was from their school Christmas concert, so I tipped that in, and you can fold it out and see it. And then behind here I stuck some photos and some journaling from the concert, and they all slip in behind this little vintage die cut choir boy. He is also in my Etsy shop if you want to print him out. And on the next page, this is from St. Nicholas Day, and so this is a greeting card that I sealed up to make an envelope. So there's journaling and some photos tucked inside there. And then it also folds out. There's some journaling on this side. This is a photo of my girls. And then this and this is from a chocolate box that we got that night to celebrate. And this is from just some journaling about a birthday party. And then this is a picture of our tree when it was all decorated. This is from, I have followed Petite Paper Stories on Instagram for a really long time, and I really love her work. So then this year I finally ordered myself a ornament that she made. So that's what that stuff is from. This is just a note from my middle daughter. She's in kindergarten, so she's just learning to write and have it actually make sense. So she's really excited to leave notes and stuff all around. And then this other stuff is just some things like from packaging, a note from a cousin, business cards, stuff like that. These is just a photo of all the different wrapping paper I used this year, and then a sample of one of my favorites and some ribbon. This is from St. Lucy Day. So we have a lot of Scandinavian heritage in our family, and we're Catholic, so we celebrate St. Lucy's feast day on December 13th. So there's some journaling here, a photo of our candlelit dinner that we do, and then this is from, I ordered a St. Lucy ornament from Brooklyn Swenson, and they're gorgeous. If you've never seen her work, definitely go check her out. So this is just a card that came with the ornament that explains St. Lucy's story, and then that's Brooklyn's business card. So that all tucks into this envelope here that I turned into a pocket. We are Nebraska fans. We followed the volleyball team all season, and so we got to have a lot of fun following them through the NCAA tournament. So this was my bracket that I had kept. So I have some journaling on the back, and then this is all from a watch party that we went to at the arena. The games were the final 2 games were in Florida, so we couldn't. This was the final match versus Texas, so we couldn't see it in person, but the arena held a watch party, so we got to go and we got popcorn and treats and stuff and watched it on their big Jumbotron screen thing. So that was a lot of fun. We lost, but it was still fun. So then after that event, we went to the P Street Christmas Square event. So this is a map of everything they had set out, and we've never been there when there was an actual event on, so it's way cooler when there's an event on. They had like a selfie station where you could take photos with little screens or with hats and stuff on it. The girls made reindeer food. They got to ride in this like bicycle trolley thing that this guy was pulling. They saw Santa. They wrote him another letter. So there's some journaling here. This flips out with some photos of my youngest with Santa. it was a lot of fun. So yeah. Then we also, another event that we went to was called Zoolightful at the Omaha Henry Dorley Zoo. And so you go and they had Christmas lights set up and there were some activities and stuff. So this was the brochure that had a map on the inside of where everything was. We made a gingerbread house kit, and this little tag labeled it until we came back later to pick it up. A photo of us like in the light frame, another photo of the girls with the lights, some journaling, more photos, more journaling, and then this flips up for another photo. This is a drawing from my middleist and another one of the notes that she left. This page is about teacher gifts. So this came home with one of my daughters from school. And then there's some journaling on this card, or this little tag, which tucks behind this envelope as a pocket. And then I also trimmed off the end of this envelope to tuck in all of the thank you notes that teachers sent back after we sent teacher gifts in. I forgot to take a picture of them before I sent them, but that's okay. So that's all on that page. And then here, this is me and my girls at Christmas Eve Mass. My husband took the photo, so he's not in it, but he was there. There's some journaling over here. This is a double pocket, so there's some clear acetate on the front. And so there's a photo slipped in there that you can see, and then there's another pocket behind it where I stuck this extra photo. This is all from making cookies for Santa. Another note from my middleist, the cookies that the girls decorated, and a little bit of journaling. And this is another one of those die cuts from Pretty Little Studio. This page is about Christmas morning. This is from my shop. This is from Johanna Kloff's printables. And so this flips up, and there's some journaling and more photos underneath there. My sister and her family came, and this was some of the wrapping paper that she used on her presents that they bought. And this page feels a little unfinished to me, but I didn't want to cover up too much of this wrapping paper because I just really liked it. So it's kind of the main focus there. This page, so if you watched my video flipping through this journal before I used it, you'll see me talk about this page a little bit. It's just like a pocket page from a Project Life type kit. And it has all these little individual squares on it. And I had to, when I bound it in the book, I bound it, here's the other side. I like bent it. It was too wide, so I had to bend it and bind it to where this square is a little smaller than this square. Anyway, and I wasn't sure how this was all going to turn out, and I'm still kind of not sure about how I feel about it. But what I did was fill it with just like little bits and pieces of things that didn't have a home anywhere else, but still kind of told a story about our December and our Christmas. So like, this is a tag from some Christmas clothes that we bought. This is a Christmas stamp and postmark that came on a Christmas card. This is from the girls' advent calendars. This was with an ornament we bought, a gift tag, a Starbucks gift card case. This is from a package of cookies that I always like to buy from Starbucks, from some New Year's Eve headbands. And then this is a sticker that we grabbed at Target when we went on a Target date. And so a couple of them I've annotated on the back, but most of the back is just plain, which I don't love, but I didn't necessarily have things to go on the other side either to make it double-sided. So that just is the way it is, and it's fine. I'm not sure if I'll do it again, but it was kind of a fun thing to try in this one. This is some more notes from my middleist, and then inside are more notes from my middleist. I didn't realize how many were in here, but I just really love her handwriting and the things that she says, like this: "Mom, I love you. Will you come to school and drop me off at school?" Like, that's just so cute. So I'm saving those left and right. This was Christmas at Grandma and Grandpa's. So there's got some photos and some gift tags from different gifts that we all got. This page, these were from something that the girls brought home at school. This was a drawing from my middle girl. This page is just a bunch of like packaging and thank you postcards and stuff from things that I bought. And then a tea packet from a new tea that I tried. And so I used this postcard, this is a vintage postcard, to make a tuck spot for all of that to just slip in all in one place. There's some journaling here. These are a couple Christmas cards that we got that I've just clipped to the page. This is from, so on New Year's Eve, we did, I called it the Fammy Awards, like the Emmys or the Grammys. So we did the Fammies. And I gave the girls and my husband different, I had like medals. Here, I think I have a photo. Yep. So medals that I put some stickers on the back and then wrote different awards for them. So like the cheerleader award and the most improved award. And my oldest got the top scholar award, stuff like that. And I just kind of did a little explanation of all of them. And we had music that my husband played when we awarded them, and he did like a little intermission song performance, which I have photos of over here. And he wrote this song and changed the words to the tune of Jingle Bells and sang that for them. And they had sparkling cider and little headbands and stuff like that. So that's what we did for New Year's Eve. And honestly, it was really fun. It was a little bit of work, but not a ton. You could make it more work or less work if you really wanted to, but it was just a little low-key way to celebrate the end of the year and the new year with kids. And my kids are little. They're 3, 6, and 9, so they're not, you know, teenagers. But we got to celebrate with them. We got to acknowledge, you know, fun stuff that they had done and what they'd accomplished over the year. And it was just a lot of fun, and I kind of can't wait to do it again. And then there's nothing on the last page. And then here I have clipped with this little binder clip, just some things. These were letters that Santa wrote back to the girls from a couple different events that didn't fit anywhere. So I clipped them back here. And then this was just a paper bag that my daughter brought home from school. And there was like an ornament that they made inside of it, but she'd drawn on both sides and it was super cute. And I didn't want to cut off any of the images. So to like glue it down on a page or make it fit. So I just folded it and tucked it back here and clipped it with these letters, and I will keep it that way. So they go on that back cover, and then just clip with this little binder clip. And that is it. That is my Christmas journal from this year. I hope that everyone had a lovely Christmas, lovely holiday. It's January now, so we're getting back in the swing of things. But it was a good season for us. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.